Hello students, welcome back to Narayana Digital Classes. Today we will be solving the assignment number 35 on the topic thermodynamics. Let's move on to the assignment. Here the first question, the heat change associated with reaction at constant volume is due to difference in which property of the reactants and products, right? So at constant volume there is a reaction is performing. So reactants are converted into products. We know that, right? In a reaction, reactants are converted into production. So that reaction is performing at constant volume, right? So at there, heat change is associated. The heat change is associated with reactions at constant volume, right? So they have given different properties in the options. So among these options, one of the property is associated with heat change. So that property is internal energy. That property is internal energy. So what is the internal energy? The total amount of energy a system contains. So it may be electrical, rotational, mechanical, vibrational, heat energy, whatever it may be, right? So the sum of the total energy by a system is called internal energy. So here the property is internal energy. So the correct option is first option. Clear? Let's move on to the next question. The question, a process in which no heat change takes place is called, right? So this process is called as adiabatic process, right? So what is an adiabatic process? So in adiabatic process, there is no heat exchange from system to surroundings as well as surroundings to system. So that type of process is called as adiabatic process. So for this process, the best example is thermoflask. So in that thermoflask, we cannot observe any heat change from the system to surroundings as well as surroundings to system. So that process is called as adiabatic process. So the correct option is second option. Clear? Let's move on to the next question. Here the question has two statements. The first statement is internal energy is a state function and extensive property, right? So what is the state function? So it is a thermodynamic property, thermodynamic process in which the state of a system is completely depends upon initial and final states. Initial and final states of the system. The thermodynamic property which is completely depend upon initial and final states of the system is called as state function. Yes, that obviously internal energy is completely a state function, but it will always depend upon initial state and final state. For example, mechanical energy convert into electrical energy. So the path how this energy is converting from one energy to another energy, that is not considered in a state function, but it can consider only the initial state to final state. Here mechanical energy convert into electrical energy. So that energy, internal energy changing, right? So internal energy is a state function and it's an extensive property. It completely depends upon the size or quantity of the matter or system, right? So the statement 1 is internal energy is a state function and extensive property. And next statement, internal energy of a substance depends on gravitational force of attraction, right? So here the second statement is completely wrong. So first statement is correct, second statement is incorrect. So the internal energy does not depend upon the gravitational force. It is independent to gravitational force, right? So the correct option is statement 1 is correct and statement 2 is incorrect. That is third option. Let's move on to the next question. Here the question, for a chemical reaction involving only aqueous solution, for a chemical reaction involving only aqueous solution. So they have given 4 relations in the 4 options. So which one is the correct relation for the above statement? So the chemical reaction involving only aqueous solution, so that is the delta H equal to delta E, where the change in energy is always equal to the change in enthalpy, right? So the correct option is second option. Let's move on to the next question. Here the question, which of the following is correct? Which of the following is correct? Right? So if you see the options, the first option delta H equal to QV, second option delta E equal to QV, third option delta H equal to QT, and the fourth option delta H equal to QV plus QP. So here the correct option is delta E equal to QV, where the change in energy is always equal to the multiplication of, right, the product of, the change in energy always equal to the product of heat capacity and volume. So here Q is heat capacity and V is volume. So the correct option is second option. Clear? I hope you all understand very well. With this, I come to the end of the session. Thank you very much.